What just happened in Cleveland has the entire NFL talking, and not in a good way. The Browns are back in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons after head coach Kevin Stefanski's explosive press conference and shocking trade whispers surrounding Shedeur Sanders. What started as locker room tension has spiraled into a full-blown quarterback controversy that's now reaching New York. Multiple insiders are reporting that the Jets have their eyes locked on Shedeur, believing he could be the missing piece to revive their broken offense. But here's the kicker. Cleveland allegedly wants a second-round pick for him, a wild demand for a fifth-round rookie who hasn't even been given a real chance to start. And while Shedeur has handled the chaos with his trademark calm and quiet confidence, the rest of the organization looks like it's teetering on the edge. Reports say Dillon Gabriel is frustrated, players are divided, and even veteran leaders like Myles Garrett are visibly fed up. Stfansky keeps preaching trust the process, but that process looks more like controlled chaos every single week. The Browns' sideline meltdowns, mixed messages, and emotional pressers have turned the team into the league's favorite soap opera. But it's not just about football anymore. It's about ego, image, and identity. The Jets see Shedeur as a cultural icon, a player who can bring swagger, star power, and hope to a city that's desperate for a leader. Meanwhile, Cleveland seems more focused on maintaining control than building a future. Fans are tired, reporters are relentless, and the tension inside that building is boiling over fast. So now the big question looms. Will Cleveland finally pull the trigger and send Shedeur to the Jets? Or will they double down on a crumbling system that's losing faith by the day? One thing's for sure, this isn't just another week of football drama. This is the kind of NFL storm that changes careers, reputations, and legacies. Stay tuned, because this story isn't slowing down anytime soon. Nike didn't pick Shedeur Sanders by accident. They picked a story. Today's sports marketing favors personalities who move culture, not just quarterbacks who rack up yards. Shedeur brings hype, viral posts, sold-out jerseys, and an image that translates to clicks and sponsorship dollars. Insiders say brands care more about reach and narrative than raw stats. And Nike's next-gen pick reads like a business move as much as a football one. For Dillon Gabriel, who reportedly had conversations with Nike, the public announcement felt like a gut punch, a signal that the market values charisma over completion percentage. That Instagram post didn't just promote a showcase, it signaled who the league believes can sell tickets, apparel, and headlines. And once the brand spotlight hits, locker room dynamics and trade talk follow fast. That post didn't just sell shoes, it lit a fuse. The Shedeur Sanders Nike moment wasn't just another endorsement. It was a statement. Nike chose Shedeur not only for his talent, but because he represents where football and culture collide. He's young, confident, and already a brand within a brand. His social presence rivals veterans, and every move he makes goes viral within minutes. For Nike, that's gold. They didn't just see a quarterback, they saw influence, energy, and marketability. Meanwhile, inside Cleveland's locker room, that announcement hit like a bomb. Dillon Gabriel, who'd been grinding quietly for recognition, suddenly realized the spotlight had shifted for good. And fans could feel it too. The energy online flipped overnight. Shedeur became the story, the face, the future. That one photo, that single Nike post, changed the Browns' narrative instantly. It wasn't just a marketing decision, it was a power move. Inside the Browns' locker room, things went from tense to explosive in seconds. Sources say Dillon Gabriel completely lost it after seeing Shedeur Sanders' Nike announcement go viral. Teammates described him slamming his locker, shouting that they only care about his last name, while others stood frozen in disbelief. The air was thick. No one wanted to pick a side. Some players tried calming him down, but the frustration was deeper than one endorsement deal. It was about respect, attention, and the growing feeling that Shedeur had become the team's chosen face, even without playing. Meanwhile, Shedeur stayed silent, scrolling through his phone, barely reacting as teammates whispered congratulations. That calm confidence only made things worse. Within hours, reporters got wind of the scene, and social media exploded. The headline wasn't just about Nike anymore. It was about a team divided, a locker room on edge, and one quarterback who'd finally had enough. Kevin Stefanski's press conference felt less like leadership and more like deflection disguised as calm. Reporters pressed him about Shedeur Sanders, the supposed back injury, and whether he'd actually been benched. But instead of clarity, Stfansky offered vague coach speak about focusing on the team and staying explosive. It was the kind of polished confusion only he could deliver. You could feel the tension. Reporters trading looks, cameras zooming in, everyone waiting for something real. But Stfansky never cracked. He smiled, dodged, and pivoted like nothing was wrong, even as the locker room burned behind him. That calm tone wasn't confidence. It was control, the kind that hides chaos. And for Browns fans watching, it was painfully clear. The team might be falling apart, but their coach was determined to pretend everything was fine. The trade rumors surrounding Shedeur Sanders and the New York Jets are spiraling fast, and Cleveland's response has only added fuel to the fire. Reports claim the Browns told the Jets they'd only move Shedeur for a second-round pick, a shocking demand for a quarterback drafted in the 5th. Fans went ballistic, calling it proof that Cleveland never wanted Shedeur to succeed in the first place. The Jets, desperate for a spark, see Shedeur as their future. The cool, confident playmaker who could thrive under the New York spotlight. Meanwhile, Browns insiders say the front office is divided, torn between protecting their image and avoiding another PR disaster. It's no longer just about football. It's about pride, power, and control. And one thing's clear. The moment this story hit the airwaves, the league's quietest trade rumor turned into its loudest circus. The Shedeur Sanders drama isn't just about talent. It's about brand power. Inside league circles, executives quietly admit Shedeur's influence stretches far beyond the field. His name, his image, his following, it all sells. Nike's endorsement wasn't just a reward for performance, it was a business move, a reflection of who can move markets, not just chains. Meanwhile, Dillon Gabriel's frustration isn't without reason. Statistically, ... he's performed, but in today's NFL, the scoreboard isn't the only thing that matters. It's the followers, the engagement, the cultural pull. The Browns know this, the Jets know this, and the NFL's learning it fast. What used to be a battle for playing time has become a war for brand dominance, and Shedeur Sanders is winning it in real time. At the end of the day, this situation isn't just about football. It's about what kind of team Cleveland wants to be. You can't keep preaching trust the process while ignoring your most dynamic player. The front office can spin it however they want. ... But fans see the truth. Shedeur Sanders has the talent, leadership, and composure this franchise desperately needs. Every game he sits out, every vague excuse from Stfansky just digs the Browns deeper into chaos. Meanwhile, teams like the Jets are circling, waiting for their shot. If Cleveland doesn't wake up soon, they're not just going to lose a quarterback. They're going to lose their future. So, Browns Nation, what do you think? Should Shedeur finally get his chance? Or are we watching another Cleveland collapse in slow motion?